I heard you've been married for 40 years. That's incredible.
47 years.
You're kidding me.
Don't applaud me.
I have to tell you, that is truly remarkable. And your wife must be an amazing woman.
She is an amazing woman. It's all down to I'm terrified of her.
Really?
Absolutely. I daren't leave her. She'd follow me and kill me.
Really?
Absolutely true. I mean, marriage is based on
Should
fear.
I take a leaf out of your book?
Would you?
I'm not sure it would work.
No, I mean, you're now the lady of the manor. You've really assimilated into English country life.
Well, you know what? I really love England, but I have to say it's grown on me. I didn't come here feeling that way.
No.
In the beginning of my career, I had the hump with England because I hadn't quite adjusted to the tabloids. But now I've got the hang of it, and I don't take it personally. But I did in the beginning, and so I just and I didn't see the charm of England because I didn't really know anybody. And when you first come here, I mean, I'm talking 20 years ago.
Yes.
This place was shut down on Sundays.
Yes, it was different.
And I think it rained more 20 years ago. It seems like it did. And I didn't, as I said, I didn't have any friends, and I didn't see the charm in England. But over the years, when I was here recording the soundtrack for Evita, that's when I thought, okay, I'm going to be here for months. I better make some friends and find something to like about England. And I really did. And that's when I started discovering the countryside, and started going to art galleries, and started discovering English humor, which is very rare and very special.
It's very different, isn't it? It's very different. There's more irony in it, isn't there?
Yes, which I can relate to,
yes.
because I feel like Americans don't appreciate my sense of irony.
Which begs the question. I mean, your husband. I mean, is he one of the new men? Did he change nappies and things like that? No. He sounds like my kind of guy, actually, more and more and more. None of that new man stuff.
No, he's not. He changed a few nappies, to his credit, but I mean, I had to threaten to leave him a few times. And no, just kidding. He's a man's man.
Yes.
Yeah, and he is fond of saying things like, "That's not a man's job." But have you ever changed nappies?
Never. Never.
No.
Nope.
Well,
not my job to change nappies.
Well, whose job is it?
It's my job to earn the money to pay someone to change the nappies. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I wanted to see the shock on your face when I said that, that's all. Now, let's talk a bit more about this relationship with your husband. It's a very good one. What about you? Recently, there was some stuff in the papers where you were talking about your children, and you were talking about how you care for them and the kind of rules of the house.
Yeah.
And it seemed that some people picked you up and sort of said, well, that's a bit harsh. I mean, no telly, fairly strict sort of regime. I mean, is this, again, harking back to
Is that so strict, no television?
Well, no, but there were other things as well that they picked up.
What, they have to pick up their clothes off the floor? Shouldn't everybody? Don't you?
I do, indeed.
Didn't you want your kids to?
Well, yes, I did, of course.
Okay,
yes.
so we're not so different.
I'm just asking about it because, I mean, I
don't know. I mean, I realized people were shocked and horrified that I made my daughter pick her clothes up off the floor, but I don't really know why.
All right. Now, on the other thing in your documentary, which is interesting, is this business about the Kabbalah, which, again, you've taken, some criticism for that. I don't quite see why, because if somebody believes in something, it works for them. What's wrong with that?
I agree with you.
Except that my question to you would be, I don't understand what it's about. So, I mean, what is it about?
Well, it's not really religion. I mean, you could be Christian and believe in Jesus, or you could be Jewish or Muslim or Buddhist or atheist. It's a belief system that's been around for thousands of years. It predates religion, really, and it's the reconciliation of science and religion. That's all I can tell you. It's.
But in any sort of belief system, isn't that really a religion in a sense? No,
because for me, religion is synonymous with not asking questions. And what I call religious thinking is robotic thinking. It's, oh, you know, we do things because this is what our ancestors did, this is what my father did, my grandfather. And as I was raised a Catholic, and I had questions like, you know, why did God create the world, and why is there so much sadness, and why is there war, and why do good things happen to bad people, and bad things happen to good people? My father could never answer those questions, and my religion never answered those questions. And when I started studying Kabbalah for the first time, I felt like those questions were being answered.
Right. But why do you think it is that people would criticize you for that? I mean, it seems to me you're not harming anybody.
No, I'm not. And I think it's just because it's not familiar. People don't understand what it is.
Yes.
And because they don't understand it, they criticize it.
Yes.
I mean, I think if I become a born-again Christian, or, you know, renewed my faith in the Catholic Church and started hanging out with the Pope in Rome, people would be a little bit more comfortable with it. What do you think?
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
But I do have my moments where I think, why is everybody getting so upset? I'm not hurting anybody. and if anything, it's made me a better person. So, you know, I think people should be happy about it. I used to be incredibly self-obsessed, and I started studying when right around the time I was pregnant with my daughter, and I think it's helped me come to terms with the idea of that there is a bigger world out there, that I am not the center of the universe. And when you are hugely famous and everyone's, you know, sort of giving you everything you want and taking your pictures and wanting you to come to their parties, you know, you need something. You need people. You need some kind of reminder that you know, that this is not real.
Sure.
Something else is.
Yeah, I understand that.
So.